Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is now week 7. We are past 6 weeks of football, okay? We just had our Thursday night football game, which was between the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. I had Denver beating Cleveland in Cleveland, and let's see what happened in that one. All right, let's check out the score. Let's check it. So yeah, guys, that was Thursday night football. Was a good one. Be sure to check out every Thursday night, Monday night, and Sunday night football games. They are all amazing. Remember, primetime games are where it's at. These teams like to perform when everyone's watching, so might as well go watch them, right? Moving on, the undefeateds, all right? There has only been one, and last week, to recap, I told you guys that the Arizona Cardinals were going to lose to the Cleveland Browns. I did not think they were going to win because, you know, they were going to Cleveland. Cleveland was looking for a dub. They needed one, and Arizona was without Cliff Kingsbury due to COVID. He was at home, and it didn't freaking matter. The freaking Cardinals won this game 37-14. Baker even threw a Hail Mary in this one. Didn't matter. They caught it. Looked awesome. The whole freaking halftime shows were talking about it. I was going crazy. It didn't matter because the Cardinals won. The Cardinals showed me they are the legit #1 team in this NFL. They are 6-0, and guys, they are going to be 7-0. They host the Houston Texans, and there is no doubt in my freaking mind, nothing you could do or tell me or say and will make me decide and think that the Cardinals are losing this next game, okay? Because that's completely ridiculous. It's not happening. The Cardinals will walk out 7-0. We will still have an undefeated watch this next week. I've been kind of up and down with my picks on undefeated watch, guys. I don't know exactly what's going on with these Cardinals, but all I can tell you right now is that they are legit and they're not losing, at least right now. To be exact, guys, I'm gonna give you a quick score, 36-10. The Cardinals will beat the Houston Texans out there at State Farm Field in Arizona. So enough with the undefeated Cardinals. Let's talk about the unwinless, I don't even know what to call them. Let's talk about the winless club now, one that we hate watching, hate talking about every week, and we're still here, and we're gonna be here for a while, guys. The Detroit Lions last week lost to Joe Burrow and those Cincinnati Bengals who are on the road. We saw that big play where Jamar Chase went and blocked the defender, helped this guy get in the end zone, Joe Mixon. Yeah, the Bengals destroyed Detroit in Detroit, 34-11. Detroit now goes to Los Angeles. We're calling this one the trade game. Yes, the very first trade of the 2021 offseason was between the Rams and the Lions. Matthew Stafford for Jared Goff, and it's been working out amazingly for the Rams. They are 5-1, looking amazing. Matthew Stafford is connecting with Cooper Kupp like that. It's awesome. We love it. The Lions, on the other hand, are in the winless club still. They're 0-6, and they're not gonna win this one. I will see you guys next week. It breaks my heart, you know. I like DeAndre Swift. I like Jared Goff a little bit with the Lions. I didn't like him with the Rams. I feel for the Lions. I love their coach. Shows passion, shows heart, but they're about to get destroyed 43-17 in Los Angeles. Sorry. So that's going to wrap up the undefeated and winless club segments, guys. We've been talking about these teams now through 7 weeks of football. Let's see if we talk about them next week. One of these videos, guys, is going to feel so weird because I'm not going to start it off with, oh, the undefeated club and the winless club. And no, it's just going to be like, all right, guys, football. Okay, so moving on, guys. Last week, I gave you my NFL top 14 rankings, okay? We had a huge jumps, huge switches, a bunch of different teams in different spots. We got 2 new teams on the top 14, and let's talk about it, all right? Let's get straight to it. So, yeah, just throw it up there, okay? That is my 1 through 14 rankings. As you guys can see, we have a new #1, and that is the 6-0 Cardinals. They were #2 last week. We see the Bills were #1, and they dropped all the way to 8 after their loss on Monday Night Football. And, like, guys, I know it's drastic. I know 1 to 8 is a huge drop. We know these Bills are a great team, but, like, I think we honestly saw how to beat the Bills, and that's literally just running down their throat. Yeah, so the Bucks go up 3 spots, 6-2-3. The Cowboys move down 2 spots, and it's no knock on the Cowboys. I saw the Rams play really good football, and I saw the Buccaneers play really good football, and both these teams, I think, through week 6 are better than Cowboys. That being said, the Cowboys are still top 5 team in the NFL. I truly believe that. The Packers are behind them. The Titans moved up 6 spots. I believe they were like at 13 last week. Now at number 7. I really like the Titans running the ball. I think that's all you got to do every week. Just run the ball. You got a freaking monster at running back. The Chargers At number 10 with the Bengals moving up from 10 to 9. The Bengals are 4-2, have a big matchup this week. We'll talk about that in a little bit. The Chiefs and the Saints both stay at where they are at 11 and then 12. The Minnesota Vikings are now on the list. They are a playoff team. If we end the season right now, they would be the number 7. They are 3-3. And at 14, my last team on my top 14 rankings is the Las Vegas Raiders. Although they are 4-2, I don't think they're better than anyone else on this list. The Raiders are a good team. They are a team that could make the playoffs. Right now, they are number 6 in the AFC and would make the playoffs. My lineup, I really like the way it came out this week. I really like the jumps and all the switches I made. I agree heavily with my lineup. Let's see how it is next week, okay? We've seen teams lose this past week and just get totally washed out of the lineup. The Browns, for example, were on my list. They are nowhere to be found on this list no more. They're not even a playoff team for the last 2 weeks. Yeah, I love doing rankings. It's awesome to see teams come and go. It's awesome to see this list change every week, and we're just going to continue it. All right, that is our week 7 rankings done by your boy Isaac. You know, I got that football knowledge. I know you guys agree with it. If you don't, let me know in the comments, all right? Just freaking say something. If you don't agree with my rankings, say something about it, all right? It's not going to hurt my feelings. You know, it does a little bit, but you know, I don't care. All right, guys, and before we get into the games to watch, picks of the week, all that good stuff, let's talk about our fantasy advice. Remember, last week, for the fantasy advice I gave to you for week 6, I had a huge jump in points, okay? I went up 96 points overall from the week before. I've been giving you guys fantasy advice every week, and every week the advice has been getting better, okay? And I think this week it might even get better, if not the same. Remember, for week 6, I had a total of 112.14 points overall. That is really good. Could win you guys a lot of matchups, and we have a lot of buys this week. So let's talk about who to fill in at your running back, quarterback, all those positions. Let's give you the lineup and boom, throw it on the screen. It's right there, okay? At quarterback, I got Sam Darnold against the Giants. I think this is going to be a good game for him and the Panthers. They have to win to really get back into this playoff race because they're slowly falling out of it. Big game for him. Damian Harris showed me a lot against Dallas last week, and they play the Jets this week, and I think the Patriots are going to win. They're going to win a good game in this one. So go start him. I got Darrell Williams of the Kansas City Chiefs. I think he's going to get a lot of screen passes. He's going to get in the end zone against these Tennessee Titans. Moving on to the receivers, guys. Chicago's Darnell Mooney is a big, bold prediction for me. I also got Henry Ruggs, another guy who I think is going to connect on a long touchdown against Philadelphia. At the tight end, I got Zach Ertz. His first game with the Arizona Cardinals, I think is going to be a good one because they play Houston, and I think the Cardinals offense is really going to toy with Houston, and why not test out your new tight end? Let's go see what he could do. Throw the ball to him a couple times. At the flex, I'm going crazy here. Another bold prediction. I'm going to go Michael Carter of the New York Jets. Yes, they play the Patriots. Both these teams are a win apart. The Jets are going to get some good production in this one. They're not going to win this game. It might not be close, but I think the Jets will have some good production, especially running the ball. I see Michael Carter getting in the end zone. The obvious choice for defense, guys, is the Arizona Cardinals. They do play the Houston Texans in Arizona. This Houston Texans is known to not put up points sometimes. The last 2 games, I believe they put up 3 points against Colts last week. The week before that, I believe they put up 0 against the Bills. So I expect under 10 points put up by the Texans in this one. So go get the Cardinals defense. And for kickers, Matt Gay of the Los Angeles Rams against Detroit. I really like this matchup. I think Detroit is going to get pounded in this game. Like I said, 43-17. A lot of field goals are kicked when you put up 43 points. Go get Matt Gay. That is my fantasy lineup for this week. Let's see how well I do this week. Last week was a great one. I deserve a pat on the back. Give me a like for it, guys. Give me a freaking like for all that good advice. I'm going to post this video early on Saturday so you guys can get your lineups fixed before the Sunday games, all right? That is my fantasy advice, and let's get into games we want to watch, guys. We have a lot of good ones this week. We have a lot of teams with a bye this week, but still some good football going on in week 7. Starting off with the Kansas City Chiefs going to Tennessee. Remember, the Kansas City Chiefs are 3-3. They are no longer the team to beat in the AFC because teams have beaten them now. Okay, I'm talking about the Bills, the Chargers, and the Ravens. 3 teams who haven't been able to get past the Chiefs in recent years got past them in 2021 thus far. Will the Tennessee Titans be the next one to do it? We see these Chiefs defense are not as good as years past, and Derrick Henry can run the freaking ball. I expect Derrick Henry to put up 150 plus yards in this one. Not necessarily going to say it will result in a Titans win, but I think the Titans are going to win this one. That's going to be a good one. Cincinnati going to Baltimore. Remember, this is a huge matchup in the AFC North. Then I got the Sunday night football game to check out, guys. The Indianapolis Colts go to San Francisco. This is another case where two bad teams make a great game. I talked about it before with the Jets and the Falcons in London. It was a close, good game, 27-20, I believe. This is another one that it's going to be really good. I mean, the Colts offense put up 31 points last week, and the Niners defense is pretty good. And Monday Night Football is Seattle hosting the New Orleans Saints, two teams that could really use a win. The Saints had a bye last week. I still think that they need another win. They need to go 4-2. 3-3 ain't gonna cut it in this tough NFC playoff race. And yeah, on the other hand, the Seattle Seahawks need to win games without Russell Wilson, okay? He's not going to be back for a while. You guys need to win a couple games. We saw when Drew Brees went down, Teddy B was able to win games for him. I need Geno Smith to win games for the Seattle Seahawks so that way Russell could get back and get these Seahawks in the playoffs. As of right now, they are 2-4. They cannot afford to go 2-5 because that just doesn't look good. And yeah, that would be 2 losses without Russell. So those are my games to watch of the week. And with all that being said, guys, let's get into the best segments of the freaking videos. Sunday Night Football Challenge, picks of the week. Let's get straight to it. Let's go. Yeah, guys, I kind of kind of a little upset. Last week, I let the crown get to my head. Went 3-0. You know, it's only 6 weeks of football. I did it twice already. I had the crown. I let it get to my head. I really did. I got bold with you guys. So I picked some tough games. I really had some faith in those Browns. And it just didn't work. I had faith in Seattle, which they almost beat the Steelers on Sunday Night Football, but it just didn't work. I'm going to play it a little safer this week. I'm still going to give you guys some good picks, some bold picks. But yeah, last week I went 1-2. Overall record is 13-5. I'm still loving it. Hopefully we could get under like 15 losses throughout the whole year. That would be awesome. If I could do that, I'm awesome. Let's talk about this week's picks, guys. The Rams, I got them beating the Lions in this trade game. You know, one team drastically won this trade. The other team is just in the slumps. I got the Rams to win that one. I got the Raiders to destroy the Eagles. I do not like the Eagles, so yeah, go Raiders. And for my upset, I got the Colts to beat the 49ers on Sunday Night Football. That is also our Sunday Night Football Challenge, so let's get into that one as well. Sunday Night Football Challenge, guys. I am 3-4. You guys are 2-5. We are both horrible. Okay, we are losing these games on Sunday night, and it's because we're just picking the wrong teams, guys. I mean, Seattle lost to Pittsburgh this past week. The week before that, we picked the Chiefs to beat the Bills. I believe we picked the Chiefs to beat the Ravens as well earlier in the season. We picked Dallas to beat freaking Tampa. A lot of close games and a lot of close losses for us, guys. And let's flip it this week. I really think we're going to have different opinions when it comes to this one because I got a lot of 49ers fans watching my videos. We are in the West Coast, so I don't think anybody knows of the Indianapolis Colts. I mean, obviously you know of them, but you know. Anyway, yeah, I really got the Colts in this one. I think Jonathan Taylor is going to have another explosive game, like 2-touchdown game, in my honest opinion. I think Carson Wentz and Micah Pittman are going to have a good connection in this one. I don't see much offense being done by the San Francisco 49ers, and I think it's going to be kind of a low-scoring game, something like 23-17. I don't know, call it that. But I got the Colts winning this one out there in Santa Clara. You know, it's going to be a tough loss for the Niners. They are going to go 2-4. And the Colts are probably one of the losing record teams that are actually pretty good. That run game is amazing. And when Carson Wentz gets it going, I think him and his receivers are going to connect really well. And I think the Colts are going to leave this one 3-4 going into week 8. And yeah, that's my Sunday night pick. Who do you guys got? Let's see what you guys went with. It's right there. I told you, San Fran. I knew you guys were going to go with San Fran. I got a lot of San Francisco fans out there. We finally got to pick that we don't agree on. So at least one of us is gonna win this week. The other one will go 0-3 in the last 3 weeks. So that's how it's been this year for Sunday Night Football Challenge, guys. We can't trust no one. We cannot trust no one. That's gonna wrap up the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys watch your teams play good this weekend. And if your team has a bye, just sit in your team colors and just I guess wait for next week. Sometimes it gets sad just watching football. It always feels lonely. It feels like something's missing, and then you're like, oh yeah. Anyways, guys, so yeah, that's gonna wrap up our video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, leave a big thumbs up, share, subscribe. I got videos coming out every week. Again, guys, big announcement. I will be going to the Rams versus Titans game out there. I believe it's like November 6th or 7th. I want to say it's like 6th. Maybe the 7th. I don't know. But it's the first week of November. It's going to be a good one between the Rams and the Titans. I kind of was leaning more like, oh, the Rams are going to take it. But the Titans, Derrick Henry. So I'm probably going to be rocking Titans. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. I will see you guys next week in our recap video. And yeah, be ready for our vlog. Another one's coming out. I know you guys like that one. And, one of these days, I'm also going to do a day in the life of Sunday football with Isaac. All right, so be sure to check those out. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. Have a great Sunday and peace.